Hello everybody, I'm CarlRyds and welcome to episode 11 of CarlRyds Plays Minecraft on the Ripple Effects server. You join me in my base on top of another pod right here. That's right, I've been at work busy beavering away, digging out another pod for you guys. So we're going to start this episode with the way we start most of our episodes, and that is building the pixel art head to go on the top of this pod, so you guys know what we're building in this episode. So I'm gonna crack on with that, and I'll see you guys in just a second. Welcome back everybody. As you can see, we are doing the storage pod in this episode. So this is how the chest will look. Now this is fine for the inside because it looks like you're inside the chest. But for the outside it looks a bit weird. So we need a clasp on it. So I built this sort of little stairway right here. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we want that and that and that and that. Concrete's hard. And wool. I need to get up here. Wool. And we need concrete powder. And then that there as well. So there we go guys, that is the clasp on the chest. I'm going to crack on and do the other 3 sides now and the back of the chest as well. But while I do that, I'm going to take you guys over to Magoo's mushroom farm to pick up some steak and some leather. I'll see you guys in just a second. Welcome back everybody, we're over at Magoo's mushroom farm. As you can see down there, it's a lovely design, and I'll link to his video in the cards and the description as well. We're over here to grab ourselves some food and some leather as well, because I've been eating fish for quite a long time now. And, you know, I fancy a little bit different. I don't like fish, actually, in real life, so it's a bit weird to be eating it in Minecraft. I also want some leather as well, making item frames and all the good stuff like that. And I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, maybe? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Might put some of that back as well in a second. There we go. So I'm going to finish off the fish that I've got, and then I'll start on those as well. But yeah, this is the mushroom farm. And now we're going to head back over to my base and carry on with what we were doing. I'll see you guys back over there in just a second. Welcome back everybody. As you can see, the roof is in and the walls are in as well on the lovely chest pod. So you can see up there that each of the sides have got the little clasp on as well. So we're going to head now through to the nether, just show you the portal as well, because I've set that up in my little mini nether hub that I have right here. So as you can see, there's some chest banners on the portal, and I think my nether hub is coming along real nice. So I'm really happy with how it's coming along. I think it's looking really good. So go back through now and I'll show you how this is going to work. So on each side here, there's 10 sets of chests. So the floor areas are the inputs. So this is an input chest. So if I put 4 birchwood planks in here and take you downstairs, I put in one of the zones already. So that's going through that hopper right there into this storage system. So there's 12 double chests altogether for each item. And this is the output chest for the birchwood planks. And this is the input chest for the next section, which would be here. So I'm going to have 2 layers of these. So I'm going to have this layer and this layer as a bulk storage. And then the section of the pod right at the bottom here. So this area is just going to be for normal storage for items that I'm not necessarily have lots of, but just for general items. Although I do keep most of my stuff in my ender chest at the moment, but it's good to have a storage available as well. So that's how it's going to work. So there's going to be 10 of these on each side. So I'm going to crack on and do that on this layer and the layer underneath. I'm not going to show you guys that on camera because I think me placing loads of trap chests, normal chests and item frames and hoppers is not really that exciting to watch. So instead I'm going to take you over to Spawn Town right now and we're going to do some work on top of the hotel. So I'll see you guys over there. Welcome to Spawn Town, everybody. As you can see behind me, the Garden Titan is looking beautiful over there. And I'm stood here on top of the hotel. Now, I want to come over here and do a bit of work. The landscaping, which I believe was done by Paragraph 8, I think. Or he at least did the trees there. I'm not sure who did the fountain and everything here. But I want to come over here and do some work. What I thought was the roof of the hotel is a lovely place to look out over the Garden Titan, over the landscaping, the Nether Portal area over there, the buildings here. So you've got a villager trading hall and some of the farms over there as well. If you come over to this side, we've also got the lovely sort of lounge and pool area, which is done by Danoobs. So I think that and you can also see Winter's boat over here as well. That's really cool that he came here from the Lake Laogai server on. So I really think that the roof of the hotel here is a good place to look over the area and to see everything that's going on. I think there's also, is Link's treehouse over here as well? Yeah. Link's treehouse over there. So there's loads of things to see here, and I think that this is a good place to view it all from. So I want to create like a rooftop garden area on top of the hotel here. So the first thing I need to do is go around and get rid of all these torches and put some white carpet down to stop spawns, and then to fill all of this with grass. So I'm going to start that off. I'm going to get CarlCam into the sky, and we're going to start doing that right now. I'll see you guys in just a second. Welcome back everybody. As you can see, all of the grass is in and it's all spread as well. I've started to do a little bit of work around here after I did that time lapse last night. I've put in this sort of raised area. I'm not sure what's going to go here yet, but I just want a little bit of a gradient. You know, I don't want it all to be flat like this. I've also put in a staircase as well from the bottom of the hotel. So if we go down here, you'll see that it's quartz stairs that go all the way around and down to here as well. So I think that looks really nice there in the hotel, in this sort of area right here. I think that looks pretty nice. And as you may have seen upstairs, I've been doing some work on the design for the area as well, if I can actually get up these stairs. So as you can see, this is the design that we are going for. So I'll get over there and show you guys. So this is sort of meant to be a rooftop garden. So you've got the fences holding up the leaves, and you've also got the vines here as well coming down. You've got a lovely path area right here. All the things that I've learned over the last year or so from Sin has come in handy here. Some of my famous leaf things here. We have some flower planters, and we have some carrots and potatoes growing here as well. We have a lovely fireplace and some nice outdoor benches as well, so you can sit on here nice and warm by the fire and look out over the Ripple Hotel. And over here we have Winter's Boat as well, over in that area over there. And as we come over here, you can look over towards the Garden Titan building and everything that's around here as well. So that's what I've been doing over the last 24 hours or so over here. So I'm going to crack on and get some more of this area done. And while I do that, I'm going to take you guys back over to my base, back over to the storage pod, and see how far we've got with that. I'll see you guys in just a second. Welcome back to the storage pod, everybody. Since we were last here, I've had a little bit of a change of heart on what we're going to be storing here and how we're going to be storing it. So there is still some bulk storage. So on this side, we've got dirt, grass, podzol. That also has coarse dirt as well, so you can put coarse dirt or podzol in there, and leaves as well. On this side, diorite and granite and stone and cobble. The reason for this is, like, if I had all these bulk storage, I don't actually have that much stuff to bulk store, because each of these pods that produce things have their own storage. So the pod over there that does sugarcane and pumpkins and melons and cactus and will do other things in the future has its own storage down there. The sheep farm over there has its own storage as well for wool. And the other farms that are going to come up, so there's going to be an animal farm over there, and there's going to be a Neverwort farm over there for the potions. So we don't really need to bulk store that many stuff in the storage pod. I much prefer it where I have to go around my base to get things, because otherwise you just spend your whole time inside your storage room. So I've laid it out, but all this could change, and probably will change over time. So as I say, you know, you got your dirt, your grass, your coarse dirt, your podzol, and your leaves. And we've also got the different types of flowers here as well. Vines and lily pads and all that kind of stuff, and mushrooms. Oh my days. Oh my days. Let's have a nap. Whoa, the server's very, very, very stormy at the moment. But hopefully, there we go. That's good. So put that back in there. So where was I? On this side we have the stones. So we have the what is that called? Diorite, granite, And then down here is andesite, stone bricks. We have the mossy stone and the cracked stone in here, as well as your stairs and slabs and buttons as well, and cobblestone walls, and your stone and your cobble. So this is the input for the underneath chests, and this is the output for the chests that are on the top of that one. So if you were to bring some terracotta, you'd put it in here, and it'd go down into that one there. So I'm going to show you down there in a second. The other reason for making this storage room a little smaller was I store quite a lot of stuff in my ender chest. So this is just kind of like overflow for the ender chest, to be honest, because I use the ender chest mostly when I'm building. But if I need like big quantities of things, I'll come here and get them from there. So if we go downstairs, I'll show you what's on the next layer. So on here is your concretes, so you got your sand and your gravel that makes concrete. This will be ice, and this is packed ice. This side, as I showed you, the stones from upstairs, and then the terracotta and the clay that comes down to here. So these are your different colours of terracotta. Obviously, there isn't 16 here, so some of them like that, where it's red, pink, and purple are all mixed together, like so. So that's cool. These are the inputs for the woods, so they're downstairs, and for the netherrack and everything as well. So we'll go down to the last layer right here. So these are the woods, so you can put logs or planks into these chests from the inputs upstairs, and they'll filter through to here. We've also got the different types of wood items. We've got all the different saplings and the slabs, and you know, your stairs and everything you'd expect. Down here is just sort of a mishmash. So you've got loads of netherrack and quartz. We've also got some magma blocks, some nether brick, and some quartz stuff here. And all like, you know, different overflow items as well. These two are just for random stuff that doesn't have a place in the storage system. But as you can see, I've left a lot of space here for this to expand in the future. There's loads of space on the back wall of all of these sections. So yeah, that's the storage system finished for now. And yeah, I think it works pretty well. Like I say, wools and stuff are in the wool farm, so it doesn't need to be in here as well. So yeah, I think that's a good way of doing it. Now we're going to head back over to Spawn Town to see what progress we've made on the hotel. Let me know in the poll in the top right of your screen or in the comments below whether you like these kind of episodes where we kind of go back and forth between projects, or you prefer episodes where we do one project per episode, or maybe two, we like half the episode at one project, half the episode at the other. I'm kind of trying out different ways of doing these episodes, so let me know in the poll in the top right hand side of your screen or in the comments below. So now let's head over to the spawn town. I'll see you guys in just a second. Welcome back to the hotel, everybody. As you can see, I've done a bit of work here since the last time we were over here. I've put in a load of sea lanterns in the floor to make sure this place is lit up and so there's no mobs. But I've also used the lighting in such a way that it doesn't drop below 7, so we don't get any mob spawns, but it also has this kind of nice effect to it, where you get some like dark areas and some light areas, but without, you know, causing issues with mobs. So I think that looks really nice. You can see all the vines have started to grow down as well, and all of our little podiums are in as well. So you saw this in the last clip, this area right here, but since then I put in all this path area, and I've also done some work up here as well. As you saw at the start of the clip, there's this second fire area here. We've got some lovely foliage here that goes down to the hotel down there, which we'll go and look at in a minute or so. We've got another one here, and we've got some more flower beds. Some pumpkins and melons, and some more flower beds, and some wheat and beetroot, flower beds, and some carrots and potatoes. We've also got these little areas right here as well, and up here I decided to put in a little seating area, so when we have our little Ripple meetings, we can sit up here and chat about what's going on the server. I also inadvertently added a parkour challenge to this as well. So, which I just failed. So that's pretty cool. This was just meant to be like a little, I don't even know to be honest, but it turned into a little parkour thing. So yeah, I think this area looks pretty nice. Some flower pots as well, and that's all good. Now, I don't know what to do for this area. So if you guys have got any suggestions what I can put in this area that would fit in here. There's also this area over here as well. So there's all this area, and the area that I've just shown you down here as well. So if you guys have got any suggestions for things that I can put in these areas, leave them down in the comments below, or you can tweet me some pictures from your creative worlds at CarlRyds. And yeah, I'll get on with building those. If anyone else on the server wants to come up here and build some stuff along here as well, you're more than welcome to, because I've kind of run out of ideas for the moment. If we head downstairs into the hotel itself, you can see I've done a bit of work down here as well. I've got rid of all of the torches that were on the floor and added some jack-o'-lanterns along here and in between here as well. I've also added some sea lanterns in and these nice little torch holders on each of the rooms as well. So I have had to go around and make a few modifications to some of the outsides of the rooms. Hope you guys on the server don't mind, but just to keep the lighting up and everything like that in here. So I think it's looking pretty nice. I'll get to this desk in a second. I've also added in this carpeted area right here, which is pretty nice, that goes to the staircase that goes upstairs. And added in some seating and some tables out here, sort of like an outdoor restaurant area. Inside here we've added a luggage drop-off section. So there was some chests here with some free stuff in there. I've moved them all into here, so you can come in here and get whatever was available there. There's some books in here and stuff like that as well. So this is the luggage drop-off area. Staff only, of course. So you come in here and take what you want from there. So I built that. We've also got these cool little self-check-in machines. So it looks like a little machine. You like type in your name and stuff, and then you hit the button, and you get yourself your room key right there as well. So I thought that was a nice little touch. Over here is the reception desk. Welcome to Ripple Mall. So we have a receptionist, and we also have a concierge as well. So concierge is the kind of person who would be booking you restaurants or taxis or excursions if you're over here as well. And then the reception desk is just for general inquiries and things like that. We've got some nice little doorbells that go off as well, so if you need attention from these guys. And there's also one over here at the luggage drop-off. I need to get another cleric, because I like the purple uniform that they have, so I think that's nice to have them. So I need another cleric for a porter to be in here, but I kind of realised that after I got these two into here. So I set up a minecart track from Magoo's breeder over there. You could just about see it from here, over there. I set up an entire track to here. And got 2 clerics out of there, and then realised I needed a third one, but I couldn't be bothered doing it because I'd already ripped it all down. So I will get round to that eventually and add another cleric over there as a porter. This area here is just string, so it shouldn't allow mobs. Mobs should get confused and can't get to the villagers. So that's all the way along here. And also on this entrance here has the same. With this entrance over here, I can't really do it because there's water under here, so I can't put the If I was to break this white concrete and put string there, it would get destroyed by the water. So nothing should spawn out here and be able to get into here, but I'm not too sure. So hopefully that won't be an issue, but if we lose the clerics, then maybe it will be. I need to come up with an idea of how to block this off from mobs, but we'll look at that in the future. There's not too much down here, just the standard torches and the carpets and stuff down here. I've not done much in my room either yet, so I need to do that. Still loads to do here on the server, but I think the hotel's looking really nice. I really do. I think it's nice. I like this grey carpet along with the brown as well. Behind the reception desk, we have these little filing cabinets. Maybe the concierge keeps like some leaflets for some excursions in there, or maybe like some guest details in there as well. But I think all in all, it's looking pretty nice in here. So that is going to do us for today, guys. Thank you very much for watching this episode of CarlRyds Plays Minecraft on the Ripple Effect server, and I'll see you in the next episode. Remember to like the video if you liked it, and subscribe if you're new to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!